Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your ex-partner reading for August 2018. Yesterday I did try to start the first half of the month readings, but every time I laid out the cards, shuffled the cards, none of it just felt right. So I am a firm believer that the messages are meant to come out at the right time. So I've decided to do the ex-partner readings first. So I've gone back to the old system that I used, which is the 2-row spread. We've got a card at the central issue, and we've got a card at the bottom of the deck. So your card at the bottom is the Sun. So this is the most positive card in the tarot. It is a card that deals with growth, rejuvenation. It is a card that also brings clarity, okay? We can see things much clearer in the light of the sun. Now, the card you've got at the center is the Hermit. So the Hermit, it talks about enforced isolation. And it talks about, needing to go within oneself, to reflect, to do some soul searching here. Now, as it's the central issue, it could very well be that both of you are going through this energy, but again, it could just be either one of you. Now, the first card you got, Scorpio, is the 9 of Swords. So this is being in your own head. It's that type of mental imprisonment. Maybe, you're obviously worrying about something, or you've got this same thought going around and around and around. The problem is when we overthink something, we can make something seem 1,000 times worse than what it actually is. But the 9 of Swords can be about, having issues trying to sleep, because quite often it can be in that time when we tend to start to worry or think about something. On your ex's side, we've got the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups, it can very much be a card about focusing on the emotional loss of something. And, there's 2 cups still standing behind that man, and he needs to turn and focus on that. But he's not. He's only focusing on the 3 cups that are spilled. But also the 3 of Cups can be a card of regret. It can be a card of, remorse, needing to apologize. Now, is it your ex that feels they owe you an apology? Do they feel that it should be you apologizing to them? Is it an energy whereby your ex is the one that ended this relationship and maybe there is some regrets? Or again, is it just them focusing on, the loss of this relationship and needing time to work through that? As I said, with the Hermit there, again, the soul searching, the reflecting. Now, moving down to what you're both thinking, feeling, or actions to be taken. You've got the 9 of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment. This is wanting now wishes fulfilled. But what is it that you do want, Scorpio? Presumably, if you're watching this, you're wanting a reconciliation. On their side, though, they've got the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles, when we get to this card, we've already invested so much within a relationship. Be it our feelings, emotions, finances, across the board here. Then we start to question, should we continue to give anymore? Should we continue to invest anymore? Because are we going to see a return? Are we going to get back what we've put in? And this may very well be the stage that your ex is at, where they're starting to question, Do I want to go back? Am I going to get back what I've put in? Is this relationship going to work out for the long term? Or, am I wasting my time giving more when at the end of the day, it's not going to work out? Now, moving down to your outcome, you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So look, it could very well be that for some of you, you're dealing with earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It is possible it could be a Virgo because we have the Hermit card here, which is the card for Virgo. And it's not very often that I focus on the sign for the majors. But as we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, it is possible it could be a Virgo. But as I said, that being said, it could be an earth sign that you're dealing with here. So they're showing up on your side. Obviously, that's whom you're thinking about and who you're focused on. But for some of you, if you're not dealing with an earth sign, then it could be you. Needing to feel grounded here. If you're in your own head and you're worrying and you're overthinking, you're certainly not going to feel grounded. The Queen of Pentacles is about, security. As I said, feeling grounded, putting roots down, having that, feeling that sense of security within a relationship. Now, the next card you've got is the Knight of Cups. So this knight comes forward and he's offering, he makes an offering of feelings, emotions and love. So, is this you, Scorpio, going to make this offer to your ex-partner? Or, are we sitting there hoping and wishing that they're going to come forward and make this offering to us? The thing, jumping back to the Nine of Cups, is yes, it's a card of wish fulfillment, but we can't expect to just sit back and just hope that all our wishes are going to come true, that we're going to get this emotional fulfillment and happiness. We have to help push that along. We too have to do something. So it may mean that you may have to go forward and make this emotional offering to your ex-partner. But for some of you, as I said, it could be you sitting back and hoping that they're going to do this to you. Now, the next card we've got is the Queen of Cups. So look, this could definitely be you, Scorpio. You are the water energy, okay? Queen of Cups, yes, she can be swayed very much by her emotions. She's ruled by her emotions, but also very intuitive. Is it a case that for some of you, your ex is going to come forward with this emotional offering, opening up, telling you how much they feel about you with that Knight of Cups? And there's this chance here that you may be swayed by your emotions to re-enter this relationship. If that's the case, then maybe some of you need to rethink this, As I said with the Queen of Cups, using your intuition. Because the next card we've got is the Moon. Now, the moon can be things that are hidden from us, okay? So we may not have the full picture yet. We are not seeing things very clearly, maybe. Maybe some things have been hidden from us or are hidden from us. But also, the moon card can be the card of going down a new path. But feeling a sense of fear, feeling hesitant, because we don't have all the information to hand. But see, with the sun being here, the sun is what's going to bring in that clarity. The sun is what's going to help us to see things more clearly. Now, moving on to your ex's side, they've got the Fool. Now look, the Fool is about starting a new journey. It's right back at the very beginning. Taking a risk, taking that leap of faith. But, is it a case of them, taking this risk and re-entering a relationship with you? Or, is it a case of them deciding to go down a new path on their own? Because the next card we've got here, we have got the Death card, which is your card, Scorpio. But the Death card is about endings. But see, with every ending, there's got to be a new beginning here. It can also be the card of change and transformation. The next card they've got, Five of Wands. Two aspects with this. The Five of Wands can talk about internal struggles here. So, are they feeling conflicted? Are they, is it a case of, yes, this relationship has come to an end? And with the Fool being there, I want to go down a brand new path. But by the same token, I'm still feeling the loss of this relationship. My emotions are still tied up with this person. But also I'm questioning with that Seven of Pentacles whether I should, return and invest any more. But the Five of Wands can also be a card about squabbles, arguments. Sometimes more petty arguments, but it can be arguments whereby neither one of you are listening to each other. That, you both want your viewpoint heard. With the Death card being there, is it a case of, look, there needs to be this change. There needs to be an end to these arguments, to these petty battles that we're having with each other. But the last card they got, though, is the Ten of Wands. And this is feeling weighed down and burdened. For some of you, it is going to be them feeling this heavy weight, because for some of you, they're struggling with making a decision. And they're torn. But for others of you, it may very well be that if this Five of Wands is talking about arguments between you both, that they're now at this stage with the Ten of Wands where it's too much. It's become too much of a burden and they want it to stop. This Five of Cups, because it can always go vice versa, this Five of Cups may be on their side, suggesting that this is your energy as well. That you're the one that, is in this energy of the Five of Cups, and you are the one that's telling them that, you're sorry, or you miss them, or, you don't want this relationship to come to an end. I feel really conflicted here, Scorpio. I feel that your ex is the one that feels very conflicted here. I think for you, there is this energy whereby you would be the one, I think, that would most definitely re-enter this relationship. But I feel for your ex, there's a very big question mark. Okay, Scorpio, that is your reading. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.